making this mushroom soup with chicken feet again today, so I'm gonna show you how it goes step by step. First, I turn my gas on. I caramelized 1 onion and olive oil. I use a big pot.
This is our soup. That's a leg.
I'm going to show you what kind of meat I'm using while onion gets caramelized. For this soup, I'm going to use 1 piece of raw beef rib
With the bone.
with a bone.
The bone.
And then I'm going to use this piece of steak. It's without the bone. It was supposed to be with the bone, but when you send your husband shopping, that's what happens. But that's okay. And then we're gonna use the infamous chicken feet, obviously, but this time I'm also adding chicken hearts. Stop! So the flavor is even better. So now the onion gets caramelized. It's almost done. And you cannot miss this step because that gives the soup this nice flavor. Obviously I wash everything. I washed this already, I washed this one. Now I have to unpack chicken hearts and wash them too. Now we are adding water, lots of water. This big of a pot is going to be at least 2 gallons. That's 1 gallon. Wash them. And now I add them to the liquid with the other ingredients. I stir it. I cover it with the lid a little bit open. And now I let it cook for 3-4 hours, depending on your preference. But obviously all the ingredients, especially the steak, has to be soft. On a medium flame. Actually, the slower the better, and we'll get back to it after 3-4 hours. So guys, it's been 3 hours, actually 3.5. What I'm going to do now is probably take out the chicken feet because they don't look appetizing, and then I'm gonna add veggies, and I'm going to show you what kind of veggies I add. So I add leeks, 1 big chunk. I add at least 3 or 4 carrots. Nicely chopped, mushrooms, nicely chopped, and I add 2 or 3 potatoes. Also I have parsley, dill. Dill goes really well with the mushroom soup. Now is the time to actually add all the spices, salt, pepper. I use ground garlic, ground onions, but also I use a lot of regular raw garlic. I just peel it off and I cut it up nicely, so it gives the soup this nice flavor. So I cut the garlic into slices. When you cut it, it releases more flavor. Now, carrots, potatoes, now we have to take all the chicken feet out from this pot because they don't look very appetizing on the plate. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, now we can add the veggies. Now we stir it, we add some spices, and we wait like 25 minutes for it to cook. Right, and now we wait. One more thing that's important is dill. We add at the end of cooking. It gives the soup a nice flavor too. But also we parsley after we pour the soup on the plate. I used to do it back in Poland, and it's delicious and it's very healthy. That's it. Okay guys, the soup is ready. It took me almost 5.5 hours to finish everything, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Here is the soup. Look at the vibrant colors. Cannot wait to eat it. Guys, the smell is heavenly. You can even smell the chicken hearts. I'm sure it's gonna be very tasty. And it's kind of thick as well because I put a lot of veggies in it. Let me show you. That's the final thing on top. Alright. Let's try it. It's extremely hot. It smells delicious. First taste. Even better than last time. You definitely should try it. I know it takes a long time, but it's very healthy, very nourishing. So here is the whole thing I made for you.